'cause you gotta have faith in yourself if you ever expect your soul to shine. So hold it down, greet the positive with the life that you live it in. You gotta appreciate the moment, 'cause a moment could be all.
And welcome to My Positive Perspective. I'm Jody Riley, and I'm going to be hosting today's show and actually interviewing the creator and the founder of My Positive Perspective, Jason Dyerline. So thank you so much today for allowing me to interview you.
Thanks for
And we're actually going to be talking today about Jason's book. This is the 5-year anniversary of his book called A Return from a Comatose Mind. And we're going to be talking about some of the ways that Jason was able to remain positive during his coma. And what's very interesting to me about this book is that you talk in here about actually being able to remember your coma dreams. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
That was really the fact that my body was in a lot of pain. My nerves in my body were still receiving a lot of painful messages, and they still release that through the synapse of the nerves or whatever. But the brain still had to interpret those feelings of pain because it was still receiving those, even though it wasn't awake or conscious. It was still receiving painful messages from the nerves.
And so, when you were going through these dreams, what were some of the things that you used from your previous memories and all to help keep you positive during that time?
Yeah. Man, I was so happy. I was so lucky. I guess I was a great swimmer. I thought about times where I was happy in my previous life when I was 13 and I won the state championship in the butterfly, and those were some of the going to the regional meets and placing high in those, and this just totally made me happy. And I remember those feelings of pride, and use that to convince my body that I could overcome this.
And so you were actually able to use those positive, happy memories to trick your body into healing itself.
Yeah. Really, the mental aspect of who I was stayed the same throughout the coma. My physical being had changed because I got hit by a tractor trailer, but mentally I was the same person.
Well, I think that's very interesting because you and I have talked previously about how much your mindset really does play a part in every aspect of your life, and I think you're living proof that even when you've gone through such a traumatic event as your car accident, that having a positive mindset can actually help you not only heal emotionally, but heal physically as well. Yeah,
and also my body communicated to my mind when I was in the coma, and my mind communicated to my body. And, that was good. That showed normality because I knew the situation I would wake up to was going to be very, very abnormal. And I knew that what I was going to wake up to was going to be an event that was scary and larger than life. And I had been through that through swimming, being on the blocks at big swim meets, and the stadium would be lots of people in there, and I was just 13, and so that was a larger than life situation that I was A, used to, but I B, mastered it, and I overcome it, and I still wanted that satisfactory feeling of just achieving.
So you basically had the mindset of, I've been in situations that have been bigger than this before, and I can get through this.
Well, I wouldn't say bigger than this. I would say I'm ready for this challenge. It's going to be harder than anything that I'm ready that I can predict. But I'm going to be ready for it. And my mind is going to tell my body that it can do it. My body is going to do it and show the mind that it can do it.
Well, now, there may be people that are watching this that have not had the opportunity to purchase Return from a Comatose Mind. So can you tell us how anyone who wants to get a copy of the book, how they can do that?
Yeah, well, we're trying to make it actually free, the Kindle. We're trying to make that free But for right now, Amazon is my publisher. So you just go to Amazon.com and type in Return from a Comatose Mind, and it'll come right up. But my positive perspective, we'll have these things available for free in the future.
Very nice, very nice. Well, again, this is the 5-year anniversary of the publication of Return from a Comatose Mind. And if anyone has any other questions, you can also contact Jason Dyerline through mypositiveperspective.com, and he'll be glad to answer any questions and help you figure out how you can get a copy of the book and learn more about his compelling story. Thank you very much for joining us today. And again, I'm Jody Riley, and thank you so much, Jason, for allowing us to interview you.
Yeah, thanks. Well, have a great day, everybody.
Still I hope all my efforts will one day pan out. The love within you'll never be without. So I roll, feeling strong and so invincible. Never scared.